これ中学卒業式の時の私です。
Holy shit! Bruh, nah, nobody should. Listen. Hey, listen. Let me put my hand on your shoulder as we talk about this, okay? Welcome to Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2 episode. I don't know what the is going on. Because the number of this episode is 5.5. 5.5. What does that even mean? What does that even... Are we only getting half? Did the animation studio... Were they... I forgot who makes Jujutsu Kaisen, if it's Mappa. Was Mappa... Mappa, if it's not you, I'm sorry. I'll just say the studio. The animation studio, just in case. You know, I'm flinging dirt where it's not supposed to be. But has the animation studio... Have they worked these people, chained them, enslaved them, cracked the whip, had them work it day in, day out, 24/7, so tirelessly to the point that they could only complete half of an episode before they collapsed from exhaustion, perhaps some death? Like, exhaustion, that's not good enough. You know how it is with these studios, or you should know. Death! Enough members died where they're like, we can only put out half. We'll have to put off the other half until next week, you know? Are we only going to have 15 minutes of act? Well, usually the episode is like 20 minutes. Like 10 minutes of episode? Is that what I am to expect? Or is this some special edition of an episode or something? I don't know. We shall see. But last time around, we got a conclusion to the flashback. We got the flashbacks of what done happened in the adult world. We got a flashback, some insight and explanation as to why Geto is doing what he's doing. He's on some Eren Yeager shit. Alright? Everybody dying. If you're not a Jujutsu soldier, if you're not one of my peoples, you getting lit up, offed, unalived, as they like to say on TikTok. So yeah, and I speculated at the end of the last episode that he wants to achieve that is to let curses run free and like kill as many people as possible. The people that would be able to defend themselves are Jujutsu sorcerers. And people that become Jujutsu sorcerers as a result of, you know, the persecution. But I'm thinking, like, does Geto really know what he's doing? Has he thought this through? Because once the world is overrun with curses, you better make sure they're ones that you can actually exercise, get rid of afterwards. Because if you're wanting the help of Sukuna, If you're wanting to enlist Sukuna in your little plan here, I don't think he's gonna be very easy to get rid of, right? It's gonna be real hard to get that stain out of the carpet. So I think he's biting off more than he could chew. I don't know. I don't think he's thought this through, or he just doesn't care. He just wants to kill humans at this point because he just finds them disgusting. Because like I did it at first to to rid the world of curses, but eventually I just hate human pieces of shit. You know? I don't know, but not human, but non-sorcerer turds. But yeah. With that being said, before that, let me just say, go ahead and hop on the Patreon. Where I'll be multiple episodes ahead, trying to get it like at least 10. There you can get episodes early. You can let me know what you want me to react to, and all that good stuff. So all that being said, let's get into this. Okay, yeah, 5.5 was not it. It was just a bunch of recap, So we're gonna go ahead and move on to episode 6. By the way, speaking of which, I'm gonna have to watch that movie. I feel like Hopefully that movie is not something I'm supposed to have watched before starting the season, but I think it doesn't really matter. I feel like I'm hoping I can watch it standalone. But we'll handle that when we have to handle that, okay? So let us begin.
俺映画行くけどどうする？
何見んの？
ミミズ人間4。
She gonna say hell no.
ワン、ツー、スリーも見てないし。
いきなり4からでもいけると思うけど、今回は1作目で登場したマッドサイエンティストリヒター博士が待望の再登場するんだぜ。そんで博士の実験で生まれたミミズと人間の融合体強化ミミズ人間が生まれちゃうんだって。
なんだそれ気持ち悪い。
They took the time to animate this shit, bro.
あなたは誰よりも人間だわ。
怪物だ、殺せ。
ケビンやめて。殺したら私たちが怪物だ
Oh.
わ。
Is that a kid? Ew! Ew! That is horrible. What does wormhole need, bro? Hell no.
特急は術師の格付けの中で斜めに外れた位置づけじゃ。一級こそ他の術師、ひいては呪術界を牽引していく存在だとわしは考えておる。
善院真紀、パンダ、
伏黒めぐみ、釘崎野原、そしてマイブラザー虎杖裕二、以上5名を東堂葵、
命名の名のもとに
一級術師に推薦する。
Yeah.
皆まで言うな。同行する一級術師が俺とは限らない。そう言いたいんだろ。だがこれは確信だ。もげたリンゴが地に落ちるがごとく、俺たちは惹かれ合う。そう、まさにディスティニー。
いやだから非推薦者が同行するのは推薦者以外の術師だよ。虎杖君を推薦したのは私たちだから、彼が同行するのは私たち以外の術師だよ。
Crushed.
お疲れ、先に上がるよ。
Where they could bond over more thick bottom ladies like Jennifer Lawrence.
すみません。さっき虎杖君と一緒にいません
Oh,
で
does
した。
somebody have a crush? Huh? Let me guess. Somebody got a liking. About time somebody fall for my boy. That was such a weird opening song. We'll see about that.
いらっしゃいませ。これ中学卒業式の時の私です。
Holy shit!
半年前でしょ。何がどうしたの。
Oh, she got.
その時から身長だけ
Hey, she done got taller, thinned out, had some of that.
環境の変化のストレスでみるみる。
What's the name of that shit that makes you skinny? That they're taking nowadays?
虎杖じゃん。
That's
卒
insane.
業式の日、勇気を出して一緒に撮ってもらったんです。本当は連絡先とかも聞きたかったけど。つまりそういうことね。はい、そういうことです。あ、いじりさん。
What formation?
シグナまだ乗ってます？
What formation?
URL 送るんで、そこまで引き返してもらっていいですか？
What formation we doing? Since somebody's hitting on Yuji, what formation we
今から
using?
私より虎杖に
We use like formation B. Let's continue to cock block
も
the
し
man.
釘崎さんも虎杖君のこと。
She gonna bust out laughing. Oh, well.
天地がランバダを踊ってもない。なんか今胸がもやっとした。不整脈？
おい、なんなんだよ。
Was that a
おい、
crush
シ
thing?
グロ、虎杖って彼女いる？
あ？
この子小沢優子。実はこの子がカクカクしかじかで。
つまりそういうことか。
そういうことよ。ちなみに好きなタイプとか。
Oh, well.
背が高い子が好きって言ってたな。
おさんのり虎杖を召喚するわ。いいわね優子。はい。
Calm.
淡白ですね。
Calm. Calm down. Calm. Why? Calm.
あれ伏黒もいいんじゃん。
早っ。
Man, I wish my friends would like.
何それ。
虎杖に優子のこと言ってない。
Yeah.
景品交換しちゃった。
これだけの変化、絶対誰だかわかんない。
That's a crazy ass change.
誰？
Damn.
それは久しぶりに再会した憧れの人に言われたくないセリフナンバーワンなんじゃない？虎杖、この子は
小沢じゃん。何してんの？
Wow, did he
え
recognize
ぐい。
that? Nice.
じゃあさ、虎杖はクラスの女子で誰が好き？
Bruh, nah, nobody should. Listen. Hey, listen. Any young kiddos watching this show, watching this reaction right now, listen. I know this is like anyone like below the age of maybe 13. You shouldn't even be watching this show if you're 13, to be honest. But if you're ahead of the game in your years and your maturity, that you can absorb subject matter like this, that you've developed a fine taste for anime such as Jujutsu Kaisen. And this is pre-puberty. Let me tell you, I promise you. Actually, let me put my hand on your shoulder as we talk about this. Okay, as I give you the lowdown, right? Puberty. Okay. Nothing could possibly change you that much. Okay. Nothing at all. Nobody is good. So if you're holding out hope that maybe pubertus is gonna give you a complete makeover, no. There are limits to such to the works that God can put together and produce. Okay. So the only way you make it a change like that young girl you see there is with the two words plastic and surgery put together. Okay. So have your mom and pops cough up some shit out of them pockets. If you want something like that, get in a terrible car accident. Get in a fight with the gorilla, get your face, have your face have to be reconstructed and all that shit. We can get the hype. But the whole face thing, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And usually even when they do, they be making Hollywood monster duck face beast things. So shit doesn't always go right, you know, when you're doing facial operations with the Botox and all that. You probably don't want it anyways to begin with. Okay. But just know, there are things you can do to improve yourself. But changing like that, it's probably not gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen, okay? You can get yourself like a haircut, do your makeup nice, shit like that.
強いて言うなら小沢？
How about that?
いや、デブじゃん。
そう？でもさ、あいつ食い方とか字とかいろいろすげえ綺麗なんだよ。
Damn, Yuji has a heart of gold.
難しくない？
それより伏黒、私ようやく自分の気持ちに気づいたわ。
And what is that?
私が彼氏を作るより先に虎杖に彼女ができるのがなんか。
Oh.
あ、そう。おまた。
See, the thing is, I always thought in the back of my head, I guess she had like freckles on her face, but it's looking like that's a scar.
はい。多分呪詛師と通じてるのは2人以上。1人は学長以上の上層部。こっちは私じゃどうしようもない。もう1人、その上層部に情報を流してるやつがいる。それが今回のターゲット。
Bro's not bad too.
あの子が怪しいんじゃなくて、他の誰も怪しくない。消去法でメカ丸なの。
Just the fuck out.
と
やられたまで。
でも逆に
これでメカ丸で確定かしら。
遅かったな。忘れられたかと思ったぞ。
そんなヘマはしないさ。呪縛の恐ろしさは君が身をもって知っているだろう。
相変わらずカビ臭くて嫌になるね。
Oh, when you're
もう
sitting
敵
in
な
the
んだから
bathtub.
ちゃっちゃと殺しちゃおうよ。
まだダメだよ、真人。私たちに協力し、情報を提供する。その対価として、真人の無為天変で体を治す。そういう縛りを彼と結んでいるからね。殺すのは治した後だ。
はいはい。
So wild. Look at Ghetto so different now.
下水か。無為天変。
Look at Ghetto so differently now. Holy shit.
可愛くないな。もっとはしゃげよ。
それはことが済んだ後だろ。
それもそうだね。じゃあ始めようか。
Yeah, gotta be a distraction, yeah.
まああいつは俺たち殺す必要ないしね。
Yeah, for extra. For good measure. Damn. Damn. You know, I never thought of Mahito as like a really high level villain. But the way he's moving, wow.
こんなものこそこそ作ってるとはね。
This has got to be the end of the
じゃ
episode.
ないってわけだ。
拡充費正常。フィードバック者だ。
He's an actual like
降りてる。ゲトだな。俺を閉じ
bro's
込めるだけじゃ
whipped out a freaking Gundam, bro. I forgot what you call those people that use
五条
robots.
悟のようにはいかないな。そう。俺の勝利条件は五条悟だ。どんな手段でもいい。五条悟と連絡を取り、渋谷の計画を伝える。そして保護してもらう。
What? Mikamaru became cool, man. Okay, he stepped
全て
forward.
見てきた。俺を縛った年月、それで得た重力、出し惜しみはしない。チャージ1年、やっかれメカナルウルトラキャノン。
Any credits for sure. Yeah, as I'm saying, this episode it's been we had a lot to eat this episode. Alright, that was the episode. Okay, Mekamaru. See, man, one thing I really do hope. I hope that Jujutsu Kaisen continues to build on its cast. I really do. Like, I hope the white-haired girl gets her moment. I hope Utahime gets her moment, because like I'm building up like a roster of people that I actually like and think are cool. I'm really hoping that Yuji and Fushiguro and Nobara they don't just ascend to heights where like nobody is even capable of, like everybody becomes irrelevant. I love everyone to actually have like a role and feel like they can help and be like a threat to the opposition. Because, you know, in most other anime that I've seen, eventually power creep just happens and like the main characters, the main group of people that we're looking at, they just get grow in power and everybody else gets left behind. I really hope that doesn't happen. So Mechamaru has stepped up to the plate. He was leaking information, but it was for the greater good, I guess, to get his body fixed. You know? So he's still on our side. He just, I guess, was just attempting to get his body fixed, you know? I also do like the way packs are a thing in this show. I forgot about them. Where double crossing in this show can be completely nullified if there's a pack. So I don't have to be worried about, because that's very, very cliche. Oh, the villain promised you something and then he can't do it, he takes it back. At least packs allow for the villains to have to follow through on what they promised. So yeah, that was the end of the episode. So Mechamaru is gonna have his big showdown right now. He's moving up my list of favorite characters. He's already this is before he's even had his big old fight. He's just getting a lot of shine right now. He might be ahead of Toto, or he's close to Toto right now. For me, it's Itadori, of course, and for some reason I don't feel that hot about Fushiguro. I don't know what it is. He just hasn't. Usually, that type character in other anime would end up being my favorite, by far. He's the Sasuke type, the Bakugo type, that kind of rival brother guy figure for the main protagonist. But for some reason, I need more from Megumi. You know, I don't know what it is. It's just not resonant. Maybe it's power. I don't know what it is. What else do we have? What else did we have? Yeah, we had Yuji's love interest randomly thrown in there. Unfortunately, due to the nature of this show, I am very worried that the reason that they threw her into here is to have her be slaughtered or killed off. I am very worried that that's what's gonna happen. This might serve to she's gonna be killed in front of Yuji, or Yuji's gonna have knowledge about it or something, and Yuji is gonna explode. I feel like they'll be able to. I don't know how deep they'll be able to build their relationship before it happens, but I'm very worried that this late in the game we're just randomly introducing a girl from Yuji's past. Puberty beat the ever-living shit out of her face. Just demolished what was there before and completely changed it. You know, kind of like Handsome Squidward style.
Hang on a second. Let me...
If you're holding out hope for that kind of puberty-induced transformation, it's probably not going to happen. But I like that Yuji has a love interest now. By the way, speaking of characters I'm not super connected to right now, Yuji is the main character, and by default, you know, you're kind of supposed to like him the most. But this is kind of one of those instances where, if you look at Attack on Titan, Eren was not... He didn't really become my favorite character until season 4 of Attack on Titan. That's when I feel like he rose up people's list. Before that, people thought Eren was annoying and hot-headed and shit, and everybody was goo gaga over Levi, and you had Reiner fans, and you had Erwin fans. But it wasn't until season 4 that Eren actually started to rocket up and become lots of people's favorites, a lot. The man bun could do wonders for a person, apparently. But so yeah, Yuji for some reason has he hasn't resonated with me as much as well. Right now, Gojo is my favorite. Being super powerful will help with that. But Gojo is at least kind of funny, and he has lots of charisma and stuff. But Yuji's he seems too almost simple. Like I don't see a lot of depth to him, which is keeping me from liking him too much. You know, maybe that'll change this season. I'm hoping it does. But yeah, that was a lot this episode. We're gonna see what Mekamaru has to cook this episode. Hopefully this is not the end of the line for him. I don't see why they'd give him back his full body just to be killed, you know? But yeah, enjoying myself a lot. Like, I really want to just binge through this whole series, but I got stuff to do. Maybe I can watch another episode or two, but then I'll have to, go on another watching break for a minute. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Drop a like, sub, share, read every comment, appreciate every comment. Follow me on Patreon, like I said earlier in the video. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, alright? Peace.